Hello and welcome to Relax and Learn English. Today, we are going to talk about something that affects almost every person in the world at some point in life: stress. Learning how to manage stress is one of the most valuable skills you can develop because stress influences your physical health, your mental well-being, your relationships, your productivity, and your overall happiness. The good news is that stress does not have to control your life. With awareness, practice, and healthy habits, you can learn how to manage stress in a way that helps you feel calmer, stronger, and more balanced. So take a deep breath, find a comfortable position, relax your shoulders, and let's begin. First, it is important to understand what stress actually is. Stress is your body's natural response to challenges, demands, or changes. When your brain detects a situation that it believes requires attention, your body releases hormones that prepare you to react. This response can be helpful in short situations. For example, stress can help you prepare for an exam, complete an important project, or react quickly in an emergency. However, problems begin when stress becomes constant. When your body stays in a state of tension for days, weeks, or even months, it can affect your sleep, concentration, mood, energy levels, and physical health. Many people live with chronic stress without even realizing it. They become so used to feeling tense that they think it is normal. One of the first signs of stress is physical tension. You may notice tight muscles in your neck, shoulders, jaw, or back. Some people experience headaches, stomach discomfort, fatigue, or difficulty sleeping. Others notice emotional symptoms such as irritability, anxiety, sadness, or feeling overwhelmed. Stress can also affect your thinking. You may find it harder to concentrate, make decisions, or stay motivated. Recognizing these signs is the first step toward managing stress effectively. Once you become aware of stress, you can begin taking action to reduce it. One of the simplest and most powerful tools for managing stress is breathing. It sounds almost as simple, but deep breathing can have an immediate effect on your nervous system. When people are stressed, they often take short, shallow breaths without realizing it. This signals the brain that there may be danger nearby. Deep breathing does the opposite. It tells your brain that you are safe. Try this exercise. Slowly breathe in through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold your breath gently for 4 seconds. Then slowly breathe out through your mouth for 6 seconds. Repeat this several times. As you continue breathing slowly and deeply, notice how your body begins to relax. Your heart rate may slow down, your muscles may loosen, and your thoughts may become calmer. Another effective way to manage stress is through movement. Physical activity is one of the best natural stress relievers available. Exercise helps release tension that builds up in the body. It also stimulates the production of chemicals called endorphins, which improve mood and promote feelings of well-being. You do not need to run a marathon or spend hours in the gym. Even a simple 20-minute walk can make a significant difference. Walking outside can be especially beneficial because nature itself has a calming effect on the mind. Pay attention to the trees, the sky, the fresh air, and the sounds around you. Allow yourself to be present in the moment instead of focusing on worries. Speaking of being present, mindfulness is another powerful technique for reducing stress. Many people spend much of their time thinking about the future or replaying the past. They worry about things that have not happened yet or continue analyzing situations that cannot be changed. Mindfulness teaches us to bring our attention back to the present moment. Right now, as you listen to this podcast, notice the sound of my voice. Notice your breathing. Notice the feeling of your body sitting or lying down. When your mind begins to wander, gently bring your attention back to the present. Mindfulness does not eliminate problems, but it helps prevent unnecessary suffering caused by excessive worrying. Sleep is another essential factor in managing stress. When you are tired, your ability to cope with challenges becomes weaker. Small problems feel bigger. Emotions become more intense. Concentration becomes more difficult. Unfortunately, stress often interferes with sleep, creating a cycle that can be difficult to break. To improve sleep quality, try creating a relaxing bedtime routine. Turn off screens at least 30 minutes before bed. Dim the lights. Read a book, listen to calming music, or practice gentle stretching. Going to bed and waking up at consistent times. Each day can also help regulate your body's internal clock. Good sleep is not a luxury. It is a necessity for both physical and mental health. Another important lesson about stress management is learning to prioritize. Many people feel overwhelmed because they try to do everything at once. They have long lists of responsibilities, goals, obligations, and expectations. When everything feels important, it becomes difficult to know where to start. Instead of focusing on everything, choose one task. Complete it. Then move to the next task. Breaking large goals into smaller steps makes them feel more manageable. Progress happens one step at a time, not all at once. Remember that being busy does not always mean being productive. Focus on what truly matters. Perfectionism is another common source of stress. Many people place enormous pressure on themselves to be perfect. They want to avoid mistakes, meet every expectation, and achieve flawless results. The problem is that perfection is impossible. No human being is perfect. Mistakes are part of growth and learning. If you constantly expect perfection from yourself, you will always feel disappointed. Instead, aim for progress. Celebrate improvement rather than perfection. Allow yourself to be human. Give yourself permission to learn, grow, and occasionally make mistakes. One of the most overlooked strategies for managing stress is learning how to say no. Many people agree to commitments they do not have the time, energy, or desire to fulfill. They say yes because they want to be helpful or because they fear disappointing others. Over time, these extra commitments can create significant stress. Learning to set healthy boundaries is an important act of self-respect. Saying no does not make you selfish. It means you understand your limits and value your well-being. Every time you say yes to something unnecessary, you may be saying no to your own peace of mind. Social support also plays a critical role in stress management. Human beings are social creatures. We are not meant to face life's challenges completely alone. Talking to a trusted friend, family member, mentor, or counselor can provide comfort and perspective. Sometimes simply sharing your thoughts with another person can make a problem feel less overwhelming. Supportive relationships remind us that we are not alone and that help is available when we need it. Gratitude is another powerful habit that can reduce stress and improve happiness. When people are stressed, their minds naturally focus on problems. Gratitude shifts attention toward positive experiences. At the end of each day, take a moment to think about 3 things you are grateful for. They do not have to be extraordinary. Maybe you are grateful for a good meal, a kind conversation, a sunny day, or a comfortable place to rest. Over time, practicing gratitude trains your mind to notice positive aspects of life more easily. Another helpful practice is limiting unnecessary sources of stress. For many people, this includes excessive news consumption, social media comparisons, or constant exposure to negative information. Staying informed is important, but consuming endless negative content can increase anxiety and stress. Consider setting boundaries around your media consumption. Spend more time engaging in activities that inspire, educate, or relax you. Protecting your mental environment is just as important as protecting your physical environment. It is also important to remember that stress management is not about eliminating all stress. That would be impossible. Life will always include challenges, uncertainties, and difficult moments. The goal is not to create a perfect life without stress. The goal is to develop the skills and habits that allow you to respond to stress in healthy ways. Resilience is not about avoiding difficulties. It is about learning how to recover from them. Every challenge you overcome helps build your confidence and emotional strength. As you continue your journey, be patient with yourself. Managing stress is a skill that improves with practice. Some days will be easier than others. There will be moments when you feel calm and confident, and there will be moments when stress feels overwhelming. This is completely normal. What matters is that you continue taking small positive steps. A few deep breaths, a short walk, a good night's sleep, a conversation with a friend, or a moment of gratitude may seem small, but these actions add up over time. Before we finish today's episode, let's take one final moment to relax together. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose. Hold it gently. Now slowly exhale. Allow your shoulders to relax. Relax your jaw. Relax your hands. Remind yourself that you do not have to solve every problem today. You do not have to carry every burden alone. You are stronger than you realize. And you are capable of handling life's challenges one step at a time. Thank you for spending this time with me today. I hope this episode helped you feel calmer, more positive, and more confident about managing stress in your daily life. Remember, small changes practiced consistently can create powerful results. Take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, and keep moving forward. If you enjoyed this episode and want to continue improving your English while learning valuable life lessons, please give this podcast a like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who might benefit from it. Thank you for listening to Relax and Learn English, and I will see you in the next episode. Have a wonderful day and stay relaxed.